What up, World Weary Team? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. Why did every cereal have a mascot? Why were they all shouting at us during cartoons? And why, decades later, are the same tricks still working on kids today? Today I'm talking about cartoon cereal commercials. I eat cereal still. I love cereal. But the same shit's been going on for years. They market to kids all these sugary cereals, and I just want to know, how did it start? What are the reasons? Why every fucking cereal has a mascot? That's what I'm gonna talk about in this episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Welcome to the birth of breakfast marketing. Cereal wasn't made for kids. When it started, it was health food for adults. Plain, dry, and almost tasteless. But by the 1940s, companies like Kellogg's and Post realized something. Adults weren't buying enough, so they changed their target: children. They added sugar, then color, then characters. The goal wasn't nutrition anymore. It was addiction. A sweet, crunchy addiction dressed up in cartoons. You country cornflakes, you country cornflakes. Oh, they will fill you for a meal. Oh, they will come and they are crunch. I must say, that is a smart pivot. These companies are still around. Kellogg's and Post are still two of the largest brands of cereal out today. And they've been around since the 40s. That swift change in marketing was genius. Kids love sweet shit. And when you give it to them for breakfast, it's just a match made in heaven. And especially with cartoons, they were genius. They were pure genius, and it still works today. I still eat cereal. I'm a grown adult, and I eat cereal. And I eat the fucking bad cereal too, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and shit like that. So their marketing still works. The health shit wasn't working back in the day. I'm not sure. No, it still works. I was about to say I'm not sure it works today, but it still works. People still buy the sugary cereal as well as the healthy shit. So they knew what they were doing. Saturday morning gold rush. In the 1950s and 60s, television became a new playground. Saturday mornings were owned by cartoons, and that meant kids were locked in front of screens for hours. Cereal companies saw opportunity. They flooded those shows with ads made just for kids. Parents thought it was harmless fun, but the ads weren't just selling breakfast, they were programming loyalty. Every time a cartoon ended, another cereal character popped up yelling at you to buy their next box.
Don't be scared. I'm the super sweet monster with the super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula. Therefore, here's the super sweet new cereal, Cranberry.
So smart. These guys, that's why they're marketing geniuses. When cartoons came around, you plug in that commercial right after cartoon. These kids wanted all those cereals. I remember growing up, they used to market all those different cereals. The fucking frog cereal, Honey Smacks, which was fucking gross, and people still bought that shit.
Here we go. You can start your day the Honey Smacks way. Let's go. And the world will come alive. The Honey Smacks makes them a treat. They make life fun at the Honey Sweets.
Rice Krispies was big. I remember all those Rice Krispies commercials.
That sure you can. With Rice Krispies is part of your complete breakfast. Because Rice Krispies can talk. So can I. Hey, mister.
Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes commercials.
The rapid.
Sure, after this complete breakfast, including my Frosted Flakes, they bring out the tiger in you.
Good, you'll need it.
Good, let them do.
So all those commercials sold to kids. Kids watching the cartoons and they want to eat the cereal with the cartoons. So parents bought the cereals to keep the kids quiet. It was just brilliant marketing. The Mascot Revolution. Tony the Tiger wasn't just a mascot. He was a marketing weapon. The perfect combination of strength, positivity, and energy. Toucan Sam was an explorer. Lucky the Leprechaun chased treasure. Captain Crunch was adventure in a bowl. Every mascot was designed to sell emotion, not food. These characters had storylines. They were in chase scenes, on adventures, or battling kids over cereal. You didn't just eat the product, you joined the story. Add the Trix Rabbit, he was genius. He never got the cereal. That built sympathy. Every kid wanted to help him win. That's not a cartoon, that's behavioral psychology.
Last time, the rabbit was in Trix Land, where zillions of other rabbits offered him sweet, fruity tricks.
Hello! At last, sweet, delicious Trix, a fruity part of my complete breakfast. Wow, delicious, yum, awesome, stupendous.
Hey, Rabbit, can I have some too? Silly kid, tricks are for rabbits. Tricks are for rabbits. Tricks are for kids. Tricks are for kids. Silly rabbit.
A rabbit can...
These motherfuckers was super smart. I didn't even think this way. They wanted you to feel for the characters. They wanted you to love the characters. They wanted you to want to get the cereal to help the characters. That shit was smart. That's literally something I never thought of when doing my research for this shit. That shit is unbelievable. They weren't just thinking about selling cereal. They were thinking about having you with them forever. And it's true, because I still eat Captain Crunch today. I still eat all these fucking cereals. It's amazing how that shit is engraved in your brain, from the mascots to the commercials to the songs in some of the commercials. It's amazing. Selling sugar with science. Sugar triggers dopamine, add bright colors, fun voices, and music that sticks, and you've got a chemical memory. Cereal boxes was placed at a child's eye level in stores for a reason. Those smiling mascots were literally staring down at kids. Every decision from color palettes to jingles was tested in labs to maximize appeal. You weren't picking cereal, you were picking identity. They weren't selling food, they were selling feelings. Again, genius. I had never realized that the cereal were placed at eye level for kids. That is amazing to even think that far ahead. I have no words for this. This is pure genius. You sell into the kids, you put the boxes at eye level, they see the boxes that they want. It's all colorful. Oh my God, that shit is so smart. The toy trap. Then came the toy phase. Little plastic prizes, decoder rings, movie tie-ins. Kids didn't just want the cereal, they needed to collect everything inside and turn breakfast into a treasure hunt. They could have sold cardboard with the right toy inside. That's how powerful the marketing was. This is true. I know I wanted several different cereals because of the little toy they had inside. A lot of these cereals did have toys inside them. Can't remember off the top of my head some of the toys that I got from the cereal, but there were different types of toys in the cereals too. So you would have to get a box and then try to find another box with another toy in it.
I gotta jump in Duckhead. Here comes Rabbit.
You get Jumpin' Archies free in Honeycomb. Race them, chase them, collect them, and train them. Get your free Jumpin' Archie toy and make it jump for joy. Whoa, everything's Archie. In Post Honeycomb.
It's pure genius. And I don't know if that's evil because cereal is not good for you, but they knew how to sell the kids, and they knew what the kids wants, the parents would get for them. All I can say about it is just these guys are fucking evil scientists. They're super smart. When the rules changed. In the 80s and 90s, critics started asking questions. Was it ethical to market sugar bombs directly to children? Governments tried to limit cartoon advertising, but companies adapted. They put games on the boxes, built collectible sets, and later online mini games and apps. Even now, brands like Fruit Loop run TikTok challenges. The mascots just moved to social media. It's still around. They still do the commercials. They still do the ads. The kids still want the cereal. They just evolved over time, as you should in this kind of industry. So there's nothing you can say about it. You can't stop them from advertising this shit. You can't stop them from going online and shit. It's just, they're just smarter than the people who want to stop selling the cereal to the kids. And I applaud them for that. It does. I let my kids eat the cereal too. We eat Fruity Pebbles and all that shit all the time. So why it still works. The reason cereal mascots still exist is simple. They work. They create brand loyalty before a child even understands what a brand is. They promise adventure, fun, and belonging. And decades later, nostalgia keeps adults buying the same boxes they grew up with. We grew up, but the mascots didn't. They just followed us into adulthood. I completely agree with that. I still eat the same cereal that I did as a kid. I eat the Fruity Pebbles, I eat Rice Krispies, I eat Frosted Flakes. And all because I remember those commercials and cartoons and fucking the joy I had getting toys out. So they know what they're doing. They have fans for life, and that's why these companies, Post and Kellogg's, are still around 70, 80 years later. So next time you see a cereal commercial, remember, you're watching one of the longest running marketing strategies ever made. It started with cartoons, it ended in algorithms, and it's still great. That's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think of the video. You could have been on anybody else's channel and decided to watch mine, so thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your day. This is only 24 hours in a day, and you gave me a couple minutes, and I truly appreciate that. I hope I didn't waste it. Have a good one. I'll get you guys on the next one. You've been watching